Yo! Come one, come all, nothing but love, nothing but respect. You know what we do, what we don't, what we isn't, and what we is here today for chapter 1056 of One Piece. I have to apologize for this stream, one being late, and two, technically I am still currently working right now, and if I get called away for an emergency, I may have to skedaddle, so I don't know how long this stream's gonna be. Hopefully it won't get called too short, but yeah, it is what it is. Alright, it is what it is. That being said, we're gonna get straight into this. I'm keen for this chapter. As soon as I got home and got out of the shower, my wife said I had to wear this shirt today. So I'm thinking either something happens with Buggy or the Warlords this chapter. I don't know. That or it's just a funny chapter. I don't know. But I'm excited. I'm excited to find out. Alright. So I can already see some people in the chat. Yo, chat, say hi. Let's move into this though. We're picking up with the cover for Shonen Jump. Luffy eating his little bit. I'm assuming that's just soba. Is that Itadori with blonde hair, a scar, and a gun? From Jujutsu Kaisen? Or am I just completely tripping? And then we got Deku and Asta and all those other good people. Alright, let's get into this. So we get chapter 2 of the Uta story, so I'm excited to see this. The world's continuation. So we can see Uta escaping from a town burning down. And she wakes up. She's got that Doflamingo like, ooh, snap back to reality. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? And she's dreaming back. Oh, that's Windmill Village! Ooh, that's a little bit of Windmill Village there. She's searching through a garbage bin. Yeah, she's got a pretty fancy looking house. When I sing that song, it's a prayer that they'll come along. I need you to hear it. Need you to believe it. Let's have faith in our trust. I can hold on as long as I must, till again we meet outside our dream. Another in a series of specials by Oda that shows the origin of Uda's song. This time it's the lyrics to the world's continuation. Interesting. I love the little Lucky Roo silhouette there. Dude, Lucky Roo just vibes with kids. He's just like, yo, man, you guys are cool. He's just a fun dude. I like Lucky Roo. Ah! Yes! I don't care. This is an instant 10 out of 10. I got Katakuri on the cover. Yo, I don't care what happens this chapter. I just got Katakuri. I'm happy. I'm set for life. That's all I care about right now. Germa 66 is finally going back to the Germa 66. Germa 66's Cold-Blooded Voyage, Volume 15. Katakuri and Oven spring into action. Ooh-wee. I mean, did you really need Oven in this situation? I'm just saying. Like, dude's already got the peerless donuts out there with the super strong Haki coming in with the edge mochi fists. He's got his Galaxy Donuts going high. Even Oven though coming in with like the the super punch. I love it. I definitely love it. Katakuri versus Germa. My thoughts. Katakuri is going to wash them, but somehow someone is going to interfere in some capacity, and when that someone interferes, the Germa are going to escape, and depending on who and how it is done. Katakuri may not use Future Sight because he may understand there's nothing wrong with letting this group just leave at this point in time. Especially while Big Mum's away. It depends though. It depends on whether or not they've heard any news about Big Mum at this point in time themselves. Because we might actually get to see their reaction to Big Mum being quote unquote defeated or killed. Alright? Caesar Clown. Oh, I almost forgot about Caesar. Yeah, excellent point. Caesar could just remove the oxygen in the area and cause Oven and Katakuri to to not just to fall back for a moment, which could be enough for the German to try and dip. Okay? But yeah, these two are literally just barreling over them here. I love it. I mean, we already saw Ichiji get one shot low diffed off screen by Katakuri in the past, so this is not going to be much of a difference here, is there? Like, surely not. Like, even chat saying, surely Katakuri flaws are they defo aren't commander level, I don't reckon. Itra Uda, the flower capital after the festivities. The aftermath of Ryokugu's assault. They're so thin now. Hang in. Ooh, okay. Is Raizo alive? You know, last week I was calling it just like, dude, Raizo may be in a sorry state here. They're so thin now. Hang in there, Raizo. Don't die, Shinobu-san. What terrifying sorcery. We may find it hard to admit, but that man had a point. Kaido's presence did keep other threats at bay. He was a tremendous deterrent. Yo, I knew Raizo was out of that fight, like down and dusted, right? And he looks messed up. Shinobu! He must have got Shinobu as he was leaving because she was still big and plump last we saw her. Like, she was being held with all the other scabbards, no different, right? So why did she get, like, her life drained? Right? It's either for a gag, right? Maybe her and Raizo will hook up, who knows? Although, I did see... Spoilers here. I know. Scary concept. Volume 103's SPS. Stuff has started to trickle out for that already. There is a juicy tale, and it is beautiful, of Raizo's love life in that. So when it get fully released, I will go into the details with that. But just know, Raizo's got some good stuff. I told you Raizo isn't dead. Okay. Raizo's not dead, yes. If Raizo isn't immediately treated by everyone here, is Raizo dead? He essentially got killed if it wasn't for help. I'm just saying. Right? He got taken out like Old Yeller. He was a tremendous deterrent. Forgive me. I should not have been in Kuri when this all happened. I was completely oblivious. Don't sweat it. We were able to avoid more casualties thanks to Momonosuke-sama's bravery. Prrr. How is Otsuru's... Oh, okay, Otsuru's alive. Sweet. Last we heard, she was, her whole town was getting burnt down, weren't they? You're right. Yeah, you know, Sage was definitely right. How is Osura-san anyway? Well, Okabora... tongue twister there. Well, Okabora town itself was reduced to ashes. And Tsuru suffered a nasty burn to the face. But I'm just thankful that she managed to survive. We have Law, Chopper, Minx for treatment. Yeah, we do. That's fair. I mean, look. I don't like to think of it as a good excuse. But it's good. It's definitely good. Ooh, what's happening there? Hang on. I've got to adjust my other monitor there. It says that we've just completely dropped out for a second. Oh well. That is what it is. Well, if Okabora town itself was reduced to ashes and Tsuru suffered an... Ooh. Oh! And Tsuru suffered a nasty burn to the face. But I am just thankful that she managed to survive. So that's what Holden was up to while the Fire Festival was going down. Oh, if it isn't Otsuru-san, I hear Kin-san finally came. Yes, but he had to return to the capital. You hail from the capital yourself. Any plans to move back? Yes, I always wanted to be by his side. Oh, she's still beautiful. She's still beautiful despite all the burns. But I do have to say, right? It would be sick to see her, like, because she was always, like, kind of scary when she was angry. It would be so sick to see her now snap, and she's got the scar, so she's got, like, the evil side, so she's sort of like Two-Face. You know what I mean? Yo, chat, let me know if there's something going wrong with the stream, because it looks like it's just carked out for a second. It still says it's getting data, but I can't quite tell 100%. It says stream status is excellent. Okay. Interesting. But wow. Even after 20 years, Suru is as gorgeous as ever. I mean, she looks alright. She looks good. She's out of your league, kin. Enough already. Even Puppy Love isn't this sappy. Haha. I think it's wonderful, Kin-san. Question out of the blue: who would choose a better choice between Law, Kid, and Luffy? Wait, what do you mean by who? Can you rephrase that, Sage? I just want to fully make sure I'm understanding the question. Question out of the blue: who would choose a better decision between Law, Kid, and Luffy? As in, who's the most intelligent or what? I'll come back to that. I think it's wonderful, Kinsum. No, Riser's still able to speak, but he's barely holding on. You gotta just focus on your recovery, Riser. So he's just outright mummified there. Yeah, okay, so that is it. So who would make the better decision out of them? It's Law. It's hands down Law. Like, Luffy knows how to fight people and befriend people. Law knows how to pick people. You know, I know his crew's kind of but like, he picked Luffy as an ally. You know what I'm saying? Kid sort of like, yeah, it's my way or the highway. Luffy's sort of just like a force of nature. Law's definitely the better decision maker. I mean, like, think about how he also managed to like pop in on Robin last chapter and get the poneglyph and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Dude is definitely smarter than he necessarily lets on sometimes. Duke Boss, you summoned me? What's up? Oh, here you are, Carrot. Yugara will be the next... Whoa, what? That just came out of nowhere. Yugara will be the next ruler of the Makomo Dukedom. Me? Ruler? Sure, no biggie. Wait, ruler? No way! I can't possibly take charge. The cat and I have decided to stay in Wano, to serve as Kozuki retainers and protect Momonosuke-sama. You Gara have grown very dependable after your adventures with Luffy and the others. You've definitely got what it takes to lead the next generation. But some of the others are way stronger than I am. True enough. That's why you can trust us to protect the country for you. Inarashi's 3 musketeers. I'll be by your side too, Carrot. The Dukes chose wisely. Pedro's will live on more in you than it does in anyone else. Pedro. Yeah, we have to leave Zoe to you, Garda, youngsters. Yo, we're seeing history be made in real time, but, yo, odd choice? I mean, no, actually not an odd choice. It makes sense. It works. It's smart. Kara, I was looking forward to... Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I wanted her to join the crew when we were on Whole Cake Island, but the treatment she got this arc, it definitely felt like she wasn't joining the crew. And this makes sense. Look, she gets to be her own ruler. Like, good on her. I wonder if she's going to rename the Musketeers and all that, though, into her own naming scheme for her own guard. Think of it this way, Sage. It falls in the parallel with Luffy befriending world leaders. True. True. That is definitely true. Yeah, we leave Zoe to Yugara youngsters. Oda, what the hell are you doing? You're just glossing over everything here. You're our grandpa? Yes, Odin was my son. I am so sorry. I am in your debt. You truly are the spitting image of your father, Momonosuke. Grandpa? After losing our parents, it means a lot to find out that we still have family. Right, please don't apologize. No! Like, look, good. Family reunion, peace, love, and all that sort of stuff. Sukiyaki was a little bit of a bitch. What? He was. Yeah, dragon. Wait, what have I missed there? Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying. So I take it the rest of you really did know about me? Wearing a Tengu mask outside of a festival is odd, so we knew you were no ordinary swordsmith. We didn't think it was our place to expose you. Forgive me for putting you in that position. Kinemon, Firefox Kinemon, may be one of the funniest people in the entire series of One Piece for reactions. Dead ass, this man, he's like the old-timey 20-year ago Buggy. He's just falling up in style. He was Sukiyaki-sama all along, my lord. What a shock! I am glad he is well, dude. This just takes me back to like the Kinemon like understanding the world all of a sudden when Denjiro comes out of nowhere. There may be some things I can shed a light on. That's all an old codger like me is good for anyway. When that's done, I implore you to let me live anonymously among the people in this new era you have ushered in. Absolutely. Just knowing you're alive out there is great comfort for us. This is unbelievable. Oda! Why? Like, good on you. I'm glad we're getting the information, but dude... why do you just jump so much? Like, honestly, what? Pluton is this in this country? And Frankie's just like, yo, wait, Pluton's here? What the... Yes, I didn't get the chance to see it myself, but there is no mistaking it. So it really exists. You know, Frankie's looking a little nervous there. He's kind of like, damn, man. Should I burn those plans or not? Didn't you torch the blueprints for that thing, Frankie? Yeah, Pluton is an ancient weapon named after a god. You want it, Luffy? Nah, I'm good. I thought you'd say that. Still, I can't help but wonder, why would Odin want to unleash it? Yo, that is... there's gonna be more. Pluton's coming back in a big way. By the way, I love how Usopp's just asleep there behind Luffy. Like, everyone else is up and doing stuff. Usopp's still recovering from the fight. Kinemon being Kinemon. Oda wants to end One Piece very soon, I guess. Yo, 100%! Dude, I feel like these scenes... I feel like 3 of these scenes already is enough to have filled this chapter. Like, if it was padded out a bit more. You know what I mean? Not that it felt like it needed to be padded out, but it's just like, dude, I feel like I'm just jumping into these scenes. Come again? Did you say that mature ladies are... Ooh, is that Shinobu? Alluring ancient weapons? The hell are you? It's me, Shinobu. I know I'm nothing but skin and bones after that accident. That's some glow up. Yo, she's recovered. Big bro. I'm gonna be Shinobu's apprentice. Yo, go Otama. You do you, girl. You become that bewitching Kunoichi. There we go. God, I'm having a problem with words tonight. I've been up for too long. Think I can get strong enough to join your crew next time we meet? You'll look adorable, Tama. Sure, if you keep up on your ninjutsu training. She. That's too... I don't even need to read that. I see the face! It's 2 out of 3! Oda, you better pay this shit off. You better pay this shit off. Because I swear to God, if the series ends and Karibu hasn't gone and talked to someone about these ancient weapons, I may slap you. I may find where you live and slap you. Honestly. Reminds me of... Yeah, no, I get what you mean. Yeah, no way. Pluton's in Wano? First Poseidon, now this? There's a certain someone who would love to hear about this. I hope... I know this sounds weird. I hope Karibu surprises everyone. Because I know a lot of people probably think... I know a lot of people probably think he's... Sorry, I just had like a terrible thought. If Caribou turns out to be the 10th Titanic captain... Bruh. He's just been undercover for the last few years. Nah, if Caribou... It would be interesting if he tries to sell this information to Dragon, of all people, to boost the revolutionaries. That'd be interesting. A few days later, dude, we're just jumping all over the place. My lord, we have finished the restoration plans for all the various villages. The necessary funds have also been calculated. Yo, and he's just walking around, everyone's just like, Shogun, Shogun-sama, Shogun! Yo, he's gonna feel weird being the Shogun now. Hey, Zoro, can you teach me some sword moves? Have they ghosted? No. Did they just pull a Skype here? No goodbyes, no nice to know when you're just... Did the Straw Hats just ditch on him? No, surely not. Surely they're waiting for him somewhere. Huh? Luffy, Zoro? Onami, Usopp, Sanji? Choppermon! Robin, Frankie! Bonkichi, Jinpei? Yamato? Where is everyone? Hiyori, have you seen Luffy in the gang? They all left earlier, right? It's lonely without them. Everyone came to say farewell this morning. What? But no one said anything to me. Momonosuke-sama, Kinemon, Luffy and the rest have... I just found out myself. They said their goodbyes to Denjiro and the others. Why leave us out? Obviously, there's gonna end in a big farewell. Yeah, it also explains why he joined fake Straw Hat Pirates. He was thinking about joining Straw Hat and getting knowledge. Yeah, dude, if... Low-key, if Caribou is the 10th Titanic captain, it makes sense why it's never, like, why they haven't said who the 10th Titanic captain is yet, right? And, like, yeah, he may be weak, but, like, as a 10th Division commander, having a Logia is pretty good. And the dude knows about 2 ancient weapons. And even his brother was, like, pretty strong, all things considering. You know what I mean? I don't know if it will be, but it'd be interesting. Tokage Port, Udon. Just pick a different day to leave, Straw Hat, yeah. Our alliance has run its course. We're rivals again. No way, we've already decided to set sail today. Let's at least pick different routes if we're all leaving now. Yeah, and you get to see all the ships side by side. They're all about to take off finally. The islands our log posers locked onto are in 3 directions. Different directions. Northeast, east, and southeast. The middle. Yo, so Kid and Luffy are immediately like, the Middle East! We want east! And Law's just like, northeast. Guess I'm set. What? Wait. Northeast is the most direct route. What? Did you two just randomly pick the middle one? How childish. Yo. Law's just trying to outsnap. Yeah. I can't speak today. Law's just out pettying them. And he just snickers at them and just like, I'm the top G. No, I lost the draw. Sorry, guys. Okay, so we're going southeast. So we're going to the direct other side of the Calm Belt. Interesting. Like, yeah, you know what I mean. And Kid's going the middle route. So he'd sort of be one island in front of us. Who cares? They're all dangerous. Get over here and help us load the cargo, Luffy. I'm the Emperor. I should be the best at drawing lots. What was that? Yo, Kid's just like, you calling yourself an Emperor? You cocky Emperors are an eyesore. But there's one that pisses me off the most. But the one that pisses me off the... What the fuck am I looking at here? Buggy, the bombastic clown. Why is Buggy... You're shitting me. It's true. Far out. Yo, that's actually beautiful. I love that. Mihawk and Crocodile look like they've joined the Buggy organizations. Does that make Mihawk Buggy's first mate now, and Crocodile his second mate? I gotta read this. Buggy the Bombastic Clown. Cross Guild. What in the world? Crocodile and Hawkeye. Yo, Zoro heard Hawkeye and was like, no! They're working under Buggy? I can't imagine Hawkeye doing that. If he's capable of commanding men like this, then he's definitely a worthy new emperor. Trust me, he's just a moron. But what the heck happened? Whatever it was, it seems this cross guild of his is issuing... Fucking what?! What?! That mother... Buggy is a genius. Whatever it was, it seems the cross guild of his is issuing bounties on Marines. Now those Navy dogs have to watch their backs too. The hunters have become the hunted. Yo! And we see the star system return from Dressrosa. Does that mean that dude's worth 300 mil, the other dude's worth 200 mil? Or are they going to be worth less or more? And that dude on the left, he's got a crown. He may be worth something special. Interesting. Buggy 200 plus. Buggy out here. Buggy's just a monster, man. Sounds like the world really changed while we were in this isolated country. Everyone's done whining about their routes, right? Once we leave WANO, it's every man for himself. I don't want to hear any excuses. Ooh, what's this? What the hell is this, Trafalgar? It's a copy of the Load Poneglyph. You earned it too. It wouldn't be sporting to keep it from you. So Kaido did have one. It's like that one we forced that Big Mum Commander to hand over. Yes! Vindication! Ugh. If we want to stay ahead of the scramble for the One Piece, we ought to get serious about that guy. You want to go after the man marked by... But we've got no... Wait. If we want to stay ahead of the scramble for the One Piece, we ought to get serious about that guy. You want to go after the man marked by flames. But we've got no leads. Marked by flames, what are you talking about? You don't know? I guess we're a step ahead of you. Come on, spill it already. The phrasing here is unique and can imply a burn or a scar shaped like fire. I really want to know about that man so bad. Dude, I don't know why, like when I... Part of me wants to say maybe it's like an odd translation and they're talking about Shanks. Because they're already after Shanks. And then you have the whole, we ought to get serious about that guy. You want to go after the man marked by flames. And like, I know he doesn't have flame scars, but he's got flaming red hair, covered in scars, knows a lot about One Piece. Already previously targeted by the Kid Alliance. If this is a new character, that's really interesting. I wonder who that would be. Maybe we're going to get like a Scopper Gaban introduction. Flower Capital. Are you gone too, Yamato? Not yet, Momonosuke-kun. Huh? Are you on the roof like usual? Yeah, I've made up my mind. I'm about to head over to Luffy and the gang. It's finally time for me to live like Odin. Yo! Interesting. Heroic and free. Yo, that was a quick but long chapter. Some people are thinking about Kuzan. Ooh. Ooh, that's a great point. That is a great point, Sage. Yo, let's look at this cross guild. Buggy. See the what? I mean, Crocodile is known for making organizations, so Buggy's known for connections. Mihawk's muscle. Is this something that all three of them founded together, or is this something that Buggy founded? And maybe Mihawk and Crocodile are like the top bounty hunters in that group for collecting coin. Because that would be interesting. There's so much happened this chapter. I got to go back to the beginning. We'll dart through it, yeah? I want that cross guild poster as my wallpaper here, dude. It'd be sick. I forgot we got Katakuri on this chapter. I should have known that a chapter with Katakuri at the beginning would have been bomb. I mean, I did, but like any chapter with Katakuri, you know, is going to be top tier. Yeah, so Raizo survived, but barely by the skin of his butt crack. Straw Hats have said goodbye. Carrot is now the ruler of Zou. Even though, and it's confirmed here, she's not the strongest mink outside of Neko and Ino. So that's good, interesting knowledge to know. Right? Sukiyaki introduced himself to the rest of the gang. Frankie and Robin know and talk about Pluton. Otama's becoming a ninja. Karubo hears about Pluton. So he knows about Pluton and Poseidon, which is terrifying. Get that whole sort of send-off scene. So next chapter is going to be a send-off, which crazy to think that we're getting out of Wano so quick. And the Straw Hats are going to the opposite side of the Calm Belt. Oh, thank you. Does that mean Wano was on one side and Elbaf was on the other? Because that would be interesting. Also, this confirms that Wano's on the far left side of the series of islands, but it's also not the last or one of the last. It's not the last, or it doesn't seem to be like near immediately the end island. Do you know what I mean? So there's still some progression left, which is going to be interesting because I really don't see us going to too many islands. So surely whatever this southeast island is, which I'm again assuming is Elbaf, is going to be the last lode poneglyph or road poneglyph. And then they can just skip to searching for the One Piece in a way. But that's interesting because Law would be heading closer to Lodestar. Kid hitting that middle route. None of these islands either seem to be crazy. If you look at the log poses. So it's interesting. Definitely interesting. Is that a scar on Mihawk's chest? Or is that his collarbone? Because that looks a little too low to be his collarbone. Did my boy get tagged? I'm trying to get... Is that his collarbone or is that a cut? Chat, am I crazy? Also, is that blood dripping from the swords or over the cross guild? Or is that... Because it almost looks like a cake shape. I want to say it's just poorly done and it's just blood. It's meant to look bloody, like bloody swords. We are not hearing anything about Boa, and it makes me mad. Let's just hope that Boa has made it out alive and okay, because low-key, Mihawk and Boa should be... Mihawk, Boa, and Weevil should be the ones that should be, like, in the G right now. Some high-quality H2O. Yeah, that's... Buggy has Mihawk and Croc under him. And the way they talk about it, it's like they're actually subordinates. So it's not like they formed an alliance. They're saying they've, like, joined him. Which, yo, Buggy's crew is getting kind of stacked. Because I know the Straw Hats, like, meme on him. Buggy's a lot stronger than a lot of people give him credit for. Like, low-key. The Buggy Ball and the Muggy Ball are actually pretty, like, damaging. Right? Mihawk, Yonko level. Right? World's strongest level, you know what I mean? As a swordsman. Crocodile, I see easily in, like, a third commander sort of position, because I don't really see anyone under that necessarily beating him. The closest sort of person would probably be Who's Who, and I got Croc winning that. I think. I want to say I think. Buggy's right hand is enough to fight probably the strongest Yonko. Yeah, dude, that's the worst part about it, right? Crocodile's no slouch either, but it's like, if Crocodile's returning, are we going to get to see Crocodile with a bit of Haki? And on top of that, Crocodile's right hand, Mr. Daz Bones, is no slouch either. And if he's got Haki now too, Buggy essentially has, like, two really decent swordsmen, in a way, on his crew, which is funny because he's immune to swordsmen, so he's, like, stockpiling the one group of people that can't beat him, but that are just OP against everyone else, right? You got Crocodile, who's a low gear, does the whole poison thing. You got his actual crew, like, Buggy just assimilated Baroque Works and... Yeah, dude, he just assimilated Baroque Works, because you also got Mr. 3. Yeah, that's crazy. Buggy's just a new world Baroque Works. That's all it is. I'm curious about these bounties. And names. Gasparden. Naime Sonic. Nemisonic. And I got no idea what the middle one is. 2-star, 3-star, and a crown with 3 stars above it. So I'm assuming 200, 300, whatever a crown would be as a reward. Or maybe that's overkill. That's just going based off what, like, Doflamingo did, though. You know, every star's worth 100 mil. Yo, if they're doing that, though, I wonder if we're going to get to actually see some bounties for some top-tier Marines to get an interesting comparison. Because with that now, we can give Marines bounties. So we can actually... That's actually ingenious for Oda, for lazy power scaling and stuff like that. I saw a person saying somewhere Mihawk wasn't able to beat Buggy, and at last he joined the crew. Worst theory ever. I mean... He can't cut Buggy, yeah, but he could beat the shit out of him with his raw hands, probably. But, like, even then, Mihawk and Crocodile are both people that tend to rule through the shadows and let other people do their sort of bidding in a weird way, right? So I wonder if Buggy thinks he's using them, meanwhile they're using Buggy in the same capacity. Garp bounty equals Roger's bounty. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. Especially since you'd have to think Buggy would actually have personal fear of Garp because of altercations with Roger. So, above, like, more than anyone else in the series, Buggy would be trying to give Garp an accurate bounty in an odd way. So that'd definitely be really interesting. Yo, so Kid's got 2 road poneglyphs. Law's got 2 poneglyphs. And Luffy's got 2 poneglyphs. Because Law's got Wano and Zoes. Kid has whole cakes and Wanos. Luffy has whole cake, Wano, and Zoe. So Luffy's in the lead by 1 poneglyph at the moment, but the others are only 1 poneglyph behind. So that's actually not too bad, all things considered. Okay, surely the commander that Kid forced to hand over the poneglyph was Snack, and that's why Snack got demoted and is no longer a commander. My sweet Snake Queen, she better be alright. A burn or scar shaped like fire. Anyone... Aokiji and Shanks are probably 2 good bets for it if it's not a new character altogether. That'd be interesting. That'd definitely be interesting. And it seems like Yamato's officially going to try and join the crew next chapter. She's going to be ditching, so they're going to get the big farewell, and Yamato's going to join next chapter. I don't think it could be Sabo. I didn't even think of Sabo. See, the problem is, when they said it, it seemed like Robin and Law knew who they were talking about, in a way. Robin seems quizzical, Law seems like he knows outright. That, or they're about to go grave robbing Ace. I got no good leads on that. I can't think of whatever. Like, I'm oblivious to it. You know what I mean? I don't think it could be Sabo. Yo, the color versions of this is nice as well. This looks so crisp. Yeah, I didn't even realize Law's bumming around in a singlet. He's got that G bum energy. I love it. Tats out and all. Tom Chaos. Vegapunk could have a scar from explosion on Punk Hazard. Very well could. But I feel like saying... someone with a scar marked by fire, right? In relation to One Piece, I feel like... isn't... oh, that's hard. Kid and Killer is from the south, if I'm not wrong, and Kid and Killer both know about the man. Could it be a person who's from the South Blue? Ooh. Hang on. I'm going to have to look this up for a second. What Roger pirates are from the South Blue? South Blue characters. Ace, Rouge, all the, oh, not all, but most of the Kid Pirates. Sengoku and Aokiji. Jaguar D Saul. I doubt it's any of them, really, but interesting. Yeah, and that's pretty much all the people that it would have been. That's crazy. What if a person fight Ace in the past and Ace is the one who gave him the scar? It's very possible. And the reason that could be interesting is because we know the Whitebeard pirates took over the territory of Fishman Island, which had one of the poneglyphs, which is, as far as we know, the only missing poneglyph at the moment. Unless that's the poneglyph Big Mum. No, it isn't. We know that's another one, yeah. So yeah, maybe someone Ace. That's hard. There's so many variables in that. Aokiji, you say Aokiji even have a big scar from Akainu. I mean, he's scorched by the flame from the south. It makes sense. He's also unaccounted for in a big way in the story at the moment. And it's also someone, and it's interesting that we got two reactions. We got a reaction from Law understanding exactly who it is by the seam of it, right? And Robin, who's quizzical on, like, scorched by fire. I mean, old mate ex-admiral has been burned. Wonder if you would know anything. Maybe they're wondering if he knows anything having been in the role of a Marine. Maybe the Marines have been known to have confiscated something in the past. Interesting. Very interesting. That being said, I might wrap the stream up in a minute. So much happened, but there's not a lot to talk about in a way. It's really weird. This was a very information-heavy chapter, but a lot of it was just more resolution than it was new info outside of, like, Cross Guild. It was definitely a setup chapter. And Robin even have a relation with Aokiji. I'm almost convinced for Aokiji. No, that's the problem. There's, like, enough stuff there set up for it to be Aokiji. Again, okay, I still gotta ask: is Mihawk's, like, did Mihawk cut his chest, or is that his collarbone? Is that his low-hanging collarbone? Oh, please. Please. Before we move on to the next arc, please give me an updated bounty for Buggy, for Mihawk, for Crocodile. Give me the Warlord bounties and their stats, please. Oda, please. Before we leave Wano, please. Please. Even as we're even as they're sailing to the next island, please. Give us some more, man. I'm desperate for it. Truly, I'm desperate for it. Alright, I think I'm going to wrap the stream up there. Cheers for coming out. It is really appreciated. If you haven't done so already, you know what to do. You know it's appreciated. Alright, subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell icon for more notifications for content like this. Give the video a thumbs up, alright? Check out the links in the description down below for all the other media, such as Twitch, TikTok, Twitter, and the Discord, alright? So be sure to check that stuff out. And before we go, let's go through these last few comments. Mihawk put his guard down and Buggy put a scar on him, and Mihawk felt shame and let him get along with Buggy. Why did I read that out loud as the end of this video? Buggy mid-diffing Mihawk. Alright, Sage, I'm holding you to that one. You throw out some theories now and then that I'm like, no, I'm holding you to that one. Alright? That cut there, that collarbone-y looking thing, that's where one of those knuckle blades just went jab from Buggy. Alright? made him submit. Alright, that being said, peace. Nothing but love, nothing but respect. Cheers for coming by. I'll probably be back over the weekend for the discussion. Not sure when I'll book it in at this point in time, though. Again, I'm working all weekend. Also, depends on when Eggs for Brekkie and maybe Glitter are available too. But if you want to talk more about this chapter as well, comment in the comment section down below. Or like I said, join the Discord and continue the conversation off stream. Alright, go over, check that stuff out. Do yourself that favor. Peace, nothing but love, nothing but respect. Have a damn good day. I'm rambling. Goodbye.